Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the MLG Pro League Season 3 coverage. Courage joined by Mr. X via Skype. Very exciting giveaway for the Xbox One. Obviously, this entire show is presented by the Xbox One. Matt, I got your answer right here. It's at Jared Swope on Twitter. Woo! You can see it right down there on your screen. You just won yourself an Xbox One. Jared Swope will be in contact with you. Congratulations, my friend. He predicted FaZe to win that last series up against TK. All he had to do was retweet a tweet and send in his predictions. Pretty easy to win a $400 console.
It's a solid win right there. Solid win.
Oh, absolutely.
What games would you buy? Obviously, besides Advanced Warfare. I mean, I assume you already own Advanced Warfare, but what games would you buy for the Xbox One?
I would probably pick up maybe a Battlefield game to get that graphical experience. Maybe Forza, because I heard Forza Horizons 2 is like still one of the best games on Xbox One since it was released. And really outside of that, I don't know. I mean, just AW. That's all you need in this life.
Yeah, right?
It's the best game in the world. 4 players pushing down A Street for the boys on Elevate. On the other side of things, though, the bomb on the B site. They haven't been able to get it down yet. That's in the hand of Miracles. Kills being traded, middle map, 3-on-3 at the moment.
Yeah, Miracle's going to bring the bomb all the way through the spawn of Elevate. It's going to be a 3v2 for the offensive side. You fully expect offense to win a majority of these rounds. You can win a side on defense. That's huge. TJ gets in a gunfight up top. Mochilla able to win that. Going to leave Slack, last one up.
Slack. Rotate here towards the A Street. One player already waiting for him. Big kill coming there from Mochilla. 1-0 round lead. Optic Nation strikes first.
And I feel like where TJ brings the most, in replace of Apathy would probably be Search and Destroy. I think that's a pretty safe play. Is that Apathy, he's been up and down in SND. TJ's a player that we've seen time and time again in Search and Destroy. Can always go off.
Unfortunately for him, that round wasn't able to get things going for his team. Elevate loses round number 1. They're now going to be on offense. I'm going to hop on board with TJ, rocking that bow off spawn. He's got Exo Mute and 2 frags, fully expected to nade top 3 here. Hasn't begun to cook one as of yet. Ricky, though, challenging all the way across the map. Not even able to hit any shots yet. Gets the kill on Saints, though. 2 players already down for Elevate. Slacked answering right back with the kill on Miracles.
Yeah, really aggressive push by ON. TJ and Slack trying to win this one 2v4. Last one alive is going to be Bows for ON.
Ricky just challenged a gunfight. He didn't need to, and just like that, the first 2 kills coming out of ON. TJ and Slack clutch up for their squad. Really confusing play there from Ricky. He challenged the player from S2 all the way towards that back police building. TJ just won the gunfight with a beautiful headshot there. Slack picks up his 3rd kill of that round to get his team on the board.
Yeah, big win right there. It looked like ON was going to jump out to a 2-0 lead there, Jack. And then you saw all the kills start to come in from Slack and TJ. Both those players starting off hot. Slack 4-1. Sometimes we see this out of him in S&D, and then sometimes you see him kind of disappear a little bit. That's the only part of his game that you can say is not really consistent. Him in Respawn, he's phenomenal. In S&D, hit or miss. If he can get down Search and Destroy game, going to be even more of a dominating factor.
For sure, as Ricky picks up the first blood for his squad. 4v3. Number advantage in favor of ON, as you said, Matt. The offensive team. You got to predict them to win these rounds. Have the favorable side here on Riot. Slack trying to get the flank. Unfortunately for him, 2 players waiting for him. Wins that first gunfight for his Bows. They're able to strike back with 2 kills. Now the 2-on-2. Ricky staying alive. The bomb, though, now getting defused by Classic.
Oh, and I don't know if they know that Classic is on, and Ricky's actually going to be able to pick him up as I say that. And this round, going to go in favor of ON. Slack does not have enough time to make anything happen.
Beautifully played there by Ricky, challenging that bomb just as it gets picked up by Classic. 2-1 round lead as we see your final kill cam.
Yep. Take a look at the final kill cam. It's going to be Ricky for Optic Nation able to pick up Slack. They did a nice job of just baiting Slack out there as the last one alive. Didn't have enough time to defuse it anyway, but still didn't want anything crazy to happen.
Now, Matt, this is kind of random, but I just thought of this. With Parasite now heading over to ISO for the rest, or for at least tonight for filling in, his squad this past weekend, he went into it with Enigma 6. They wound up going 0-4 in their pool, an abysmal weekend for them. I don't even know if they won a series. Did you expect them to perform a little bit better than that, or did you not really have high expectations of the E6 squad?
I thought E6 was going to play pretty well. They got off to a really rough start and couldn't mount anything after that.
Yeah.
No, I think they'll bounce back. I think General's a very good player from what I've seen. Put up some pretty nice numbers. Online the event, didn't actually get to see them play at the event, but no, definitely was a tough weekend for them. And Jack, actually, something that just got announced 40 seconds ago, so I can bring you the news right up to the second, Jack, that Elevate has announced their Gfinity roster. It'll be Slack, Classic, Replays, and Slasher. What?
No, I'm just like laughing at that because it's the half of denial that we expected.
Yeah.
So that means that Saints won't be attending, and obviously TJ won't be attending, like it was said. So Replays and Slasher. How do you think that squad stacks up, Matt?
I think they'll be pretty good. Classic, he's a very good player, and Slasher, obviously one of the better ARs in the game. I think Replays brings some interesting stuff to the team with some teamwork. Friends with Classic in real life.
Yeah.
I think that'll be a pretty nice squad for Gfinity. You see Moch trying to run away. He's going to get taken out. Owen almost stole that round. Just Moch not able to get out of cut in time.
That round going in favor of the boys on Elevate. TJ 4-2 off the start, 3 streak. So Elevate just announcing their squad for the Gfinity 100K. Replay, Slasher, Classic, and Slacked. Interesting to see where that team will go. I mean, you gotta expect a big weekend no matter where he goes. Out of Slasher, been one of the strongest ARs in all of AW. Loved watching him this weekend with this new Denial squad. They look very strong. Unfortunately, they lost to FaZe and Optic Gaming, 2 of the best teams at the event. Right now, though, tied game. First blood going to Mochilla on this full A push.
Yeah, and ON going to be bringing the bomb straight through the Elevate spawn. So a lot like what we saw that first round, but this time instead of bringing it through the B side of the map, they bring it through the A side of the map. Now it looks like Miracle's going to think about planting the bomb. He's actually going to fake it, and then watch this mid-cut. He's going to get some shots, and Saints decides not to challenge it there. It's going to be Bose finishing him off. I'm going to believe TJ, the last one alive.
TJ to the 1-on-3. Nades the site, gets taken out. ON now with the round advantage. Really just a smart push coming out of Optic Nation there. They got the first blood on S3. Instead of hesitating and going back towards the A site, they just flooded on through. Great stuff from them. And Matt, something we saw this past weekend, which has been talked a lot about as of late, is that in AW, you can't afford to hesitate in your decisions.
No.
In Search and Destroy, especially, when the time on the clock matters, when you see your opponent for a second or your opponent spots you, you need to either decide to attack or flee instantly. You can't have those times where you go to back up and then you're not sure if you should keep retreating or wait for him to push. You just need to make a decision where you just need to get out of there, or you challenge a gunfight right away. Hook doing an exceptional job in Search and Destroy. Always watch him doing that in Season 3 or on land, where he just makes his decision and sticks by it, and it typically always pays off.
No, the worst decision is not making any decision. That'll get you killed every single time. And
yeah.
Classic able to get the bomb down, but 2 players drop for Elevate right away. Make it 3 as Moch picks up 2. Moch picks up a 3rd. Moch on the 4th streak, 10-2. Absolutely just ran through Elevate there.
And that's an example of what Mochilla is capable of with that ball in hand. The first month of AW, he had the most pro points of any player. He's had a half-decent year, finished 4th there at Champs, but right there, picks up the 3-piece on a streak, clearing out for the rest of his team. Now, ON going back on offense. That was the round swing they needed to get the momentum in their favor.
Oh, they win this round, Jack. I fully expect this series to be tied up. I mean, currently, it's 4-2 on the offensive side. Look at this push by Elevate, though, Jack. Definitely could ruin the plans of ON. They ran straight through mid-map.
But love this play call from Optic Nation. They spot nothing. They decide to flood through. So instead of them getting flanked, they're now fully expecting the push from their side, from the boys on Elevate. Here comes TJ, spots the kill and gets it on Ricky. 4v3, 4v2 now in favor of Elevate.
Yeah, TJ picks up 2. He is still on the hunt, Jack. He's going to be just posted up top on 3rd story, just watching that flank. And you see 2 players from Elevate going to be trying to just push these players on ON. Saints picks up one. Last one alive for ON. It's Miracles. He goes right actually underneath Saints. Look at this. They have no idea the opposing player is there. Miracles just ends up running right by Saints. Saints has to know something's up. He turns. Definitely had no idea where Miracles had went, actually. And Miracles able to pick up one. Can he clutch the 1v3?
That COD timing right there was absolutely beautiful. TJ across the map on that back police building. Miracles trying to challenge there with the sub in hand. TJ with that bow. Definitely going to win that gunfight no matter really what happens. Miracles now pushing towards that A site. Just trying to get towards the bomb to get it down. He begins to start planning. 6 seconds remaining. The challenge not coming yet.
Are they not challenging?
They finally challenging. Slack takes him down. There it is. Took him a couple seconds. Not sure if I agree with them waiting. They could have just flooded down that street and killed him while the bomb was getting planted. Slack then to get the defuse. Elevate. Down by 1 round.
For a second there, I wasn't sure they were going to actually challenge that.
I know, right?
They finally do, able to pick up Miracles planting the bomb. So Elevate 1 round away here from tying things up.
Beautiful stuff there from the boys on Elevate, winning that round. TJ, the man to thank for the 2-piece on top S3. Classic starting 1 and 7. He needs to heat up if Elevate want a chance at coming back.
Yeah, you're definitely going to need Classic to pick up some crucial kills in these final rounds of Elevate. It's going to take a 2-0 lead. He's going to be working his way over towards the B bomb site. Look at this. With the bomb, going to challenge this player up on top 3. Picks up the first blood versus Bows. And that's the big kills you need out of Classic.
Exactly. Even if he goes negative, if he can find kills like that, he's doing all he needs for his team. One player able to escape through bottom fire. You can see Optic in a weird spot right now. Mochilla by the B hut. One player in bottom soda, and then the other player all the way in the back police building. Mochilla's going to get taken out by Classic. 2 kills for Classic already in this round. The 3-on-2. The bomb getting planted.
Yeah, Ricky on the flank for ON. He's in a position to make a play here. He spots one player on Elevate, elects not to shoot. He's actually going to take out Saints, has another player directly underneath him, not going to be able to take out Classic. Can Classic get the ace here? You said needed to get some more out of him.
Yep.
Working on an ace this round.
Final player beginning to push towards him. That's going to be Miracles. Spots Classic. Able to pick up the kill now. A 1-on-1 shot in the back. 20 seconds remaining. He still has the time left to do this. Smart decision, though, from Slack to back up. He knows Mir has that ASM-1. Doesn't want to challenge him up close. Miracles trying to chase him down. Not able to spot him. Elevate gonna win this round. Major help from Classic with 3 kills and a bomb plant.
And it was such a hard position for Miracles to play out of, right? I mean, you know, had no really opportunity to chase Slack there. Yeah. Slack just runs across the map. I mean, he's just able to bait out the clock right there. But fantastic play by Slack. Not the challenge right away. Going to bring Elevate right back into this game.
7-5 on a 2 streak is Slacked. He was a big reason why they won game number 1. Now transferring it over to Search and Destroy. Mochilla, the highest KD right now in Season 3 Pro League, sitting at 10-4 for his squad. Miracle's going to grab that bomb yet again. Already 3 plants to his name.
Yeah, and it's going to be ON pushing down the A tree yet again. Somebody shows space for Elevate right away. That was Classic. There's actually going to be a challenge at the bottom of your screen. TJ's going to win a big gunfight versus Bows, and that's going to force the one player on ON to start watching the flank. That's Ricky, going to put him in an awful spot as 2 players from Elevate are chasing him. He's actually going to win one gun battle versus Slack. TJ going to dive right by. Not going to challenge, but ON somehow able to turn this into a 2v2. They know where one player is, Saints, though. He is going to drop Miracles, leaving Ricky, the last one alive. Elevate, making the comeback here in S&D, but Saints gets caught mid-map, Jack. Going to have a good old-fashioned 1v1.
Crazy shots out of Ricky there. TJ versus Ricky in the 1-on-1. TJ wins the gunfight with ease, utilizing the cover from that blue dumpster to take him down. First off, TJ gets the first blood for his team in that round, wraps all the way back towards his base, wins that gunfight up against Ricky. Beautiful shots from him, not missing a beat.
TJ winning that 1v1, man, that's huge.
Game-changing stuff right there.
We saw ON look like they were going to have the momentum, right? I mean, they were starting to come back, and then Elevate just started to shut it down here. And now, on the offensive side of things, have a chance to close this game out.
They're going to flood down this A street. They've done it all game long. Classic going to be the first player to push up for his squad. You can see 2 players from Elevate trying to watch their back, make sure no big flank comes in. Classic watching his bottom fire. Gunshots coming down from top AC. That's going to be TJ trying to pick up first blood. Unfortunately for him, Slack has already dropped. Miracles strikes first.
Yeah, but Saints going across the middle of the map, Jack. That could definitely prove to be costly there for the guys on ON as they let Saints get onto their 3-story. He was able to pick up one, gets a mantle right there. Is not able to pick up a second. It was Classic actually able to cut that player down. You have a 2v2. Miracles and Bows going up against Classic and TJ. Classic able to pick up one. Last player alive going to be Bows. Optic Nation's last hope here.
Bows missing every single bullet, and he gets taken down, absolutely destroyed. They're in bottom fire as Elevate wins 3 or 4 straight rounds there to close out game number 2 to go up 2-0 in the series.
Yeah, Elevate closed out strong right there. It looked like ON was up 4. ON was up 4-2, and then Elevate able to make that strong comeback. ON with no answers at all for the guys on Elevate, and it's going to make it tough for ON to come back in this third map.
Matt, you said TJ, great in Search and Destroy, finishes that game 8-5. Bows struggling 4-7, only 1 assist to his name in game number 2. That's going to do it for that Search and Destroy. Elevate now up 2-0. Every single caster predicted Elevate to win the series. They're now 1 game away. Don't go anywhere.